Hey besties, welcome to an episode of What in the Vampire Wattpad is this? Where we deep dive into the chaos, the thirst, the fangs, and the feelings of your favorite BL dramas. Today we're talking about My Golden Blood, episode 1, and listen, if you haven't seen it yet, you better pause this and go watch it, then come back with a snack. And maybe some holy water because this video contains spoilers. Like full-on spoilers. Like I will emotionally unpack every bite, betrayal, and blood type kind of spoilers. So if you're not ready to know who gets bit, who's billed, and who might be lying about being a 200-year-old, turn back now. But if you're like me and you love messy vampire boys, dangerous romantic tension, and stories that make you go, wait, what? Every 5 minutes, then grab your garlic bread, your emotional support blanket, and let's get into it. Today's story is a bloody one. So we open on these two besties, Tong, our main boy, and Tongkla, his ride or die. These two are orphans. They've been through it. And now they're heading back to Bangkok for uni, like by countryside, hello main character energy. But, here's the thing about Tong. He's got hemophilia, like the real deal. A nosebleed could turn into a funeral. And you're thinking, oh no, poor baby. But then they hit us with this. He has golden blood. Not like he's a sweet boy, golden blood. No, his blood is literally the rarest blood type on earth. The golden blood. And in this universe, that makes him every vampire's favorite flavor. I'm talking premium A5 Wagyu buffet, vintage fine level rare, limited edition BTS photo cards dipped in honey, level of irresistible. So, Tong's like, new city, new me, and instead of resting or, avoiding fatal injuries, he swaps identities with Tongkla to go take a part-time job at a high society event. Because that's what a fragile hemophiliacs with fatal blood do, right? And I know what you're thinking. Girl, how is this not going to end in disaster? Oh, honey, it does. At this bougie event, we meet Mark. Yes, Mark. The name is giving soft finance bro, but the looks, leather, danger, and 200 years of heartbreak. Mark is the heir to the family. A vampire dynasty. So rich and powerful, they probably invented blood banks just for snacking. He sees Tong from across the room and it's like violin starts playing, the lighting shifts, time slows down. What's that intoxicating scent? I ask. Is that death, wish, and innocence? Because yes, Mark immediately clocks that Tong's blood is not just spicy, it's a legendary. His vampire spidey senses are like, someone's bleeding around here. Tong, our little chaos magnet, does the one thing he shouldn't. He gets a cut in the middle of a vampire gala while using a fake name, while oozing the vampire equivalent of truffle oil and expensive champagne. the vampires start losing it. They're looking towards the general area that Tong is in, like snack, lunch. That forbidden wine I told myself I'd never drink again. And then enters Nakan, the 250-year-old vampire with serious villain in an unbuttoned suit energy. He's like, who brought a golden blood human into my space? I'm gonna slurp him like a milkshake. I would pay to see that. Mark who? But yeah, Mark's like, nope, not today. He storms in like Edward Cullen on steroids and swoops Tong away, Princess Carrie level drama, and takes him to his penthouse like immediately. And at this point, I'm like, Tong, sweetie, you just got kidnapped, but also you might be into it. Tong wakes up in a luxurious penthouse and Mark's like, hey, so, vampires are real. You're basically human caviar, and I've decided to protect you because your blood makes me feel things, and I don't know if I want to kiss you or drain you. And Tong is just processing. He's like, okay, so I'm edible. Cool. My roommate wants to drink me. Noted. And we end up with this thick tension. Like, will he kiss him? Bite him? Both? So, to summarize this crazy first episode, Tong has the rarest blood type and 0 survival instincts. Vampires are real and horny. Mark is 200 years old, but fine as hell. Nakan is ready to throw hands and sip blood, also fine as hell. Tong is now in Vampire Bachelor Pad, Bangkok edition. This is chaos. Episode 1 gave us mystery, murderize, romantic tension so thick you could spread it on toast, and vampires who do not play by the rules. If you're not watching My Golden Blood, you are missing out on the best unhinged gay vampire drama of 2025. And episode 2, sweetie, that's when it gets even bloodier. Garlic bread is thrown, vampire cops are introduced, and Tong's sweat starts doing weird things. Well, until the next one, see ya.